Evan, wanted to get a breakdown of your game the other night against the Grand Rapids Griffins. Nice 2-point effort for you, goal and an assist. Your entire line came away with multiple points, 6 total points between the three. How did you assess that contest and the series overall against Grand Rapids? It was certainly a battle, but a fun one with the winner in the shootout.
Yeah, that was a fun one. It's always nice to get the extra point in the shootout. I thought everyone played hard that game, and being on the road, our last trip up to GR, we wanted to even the series for sure. And I think every line was going, and we did the best we could. And I think at the end of the day, showed our effort lasted longer than theirs. So I think every line, like I said, every line played well. And me and Yates and Alti we had a couple good chances, and we were lucky to bury on 2 of them.
You mentioned about the playoff series or a playoff-like series, completing 3 in a row against Grand Rapids. We heard from head coach Derek King from a coach's perspective of how do you keep the motivational factor involved. Now looking forward, you got 2 more games against Iowa in a row and then 3 more in a row against the Chicago Wolves. What's the motivational factor from a player's perspective? How do you keep going? Is it from one mini series to another, or is it, trying to get to the finish line and sprint as fast as you can?
Yeah, Iowa plays tough. They play hard, and we're excited for another battle against them for the 2 left in the series. I think we're gonna go into another road game coming off the bus, and we're gonna be prepared and compete as best we can for 60 minutes. I think we're just taking it as a group game at a time, a shift at a time. So I think we're excited that we get another chance, 2 more chances with them, and so we're going to compete the best we can and hopefully come out on top.
You're a player that likes to play physical. You like to battle in front of the net or in the corners. I was looking at the numbers from Iowa's last game, 102 combined penalty minutes with them and the Chicago Wolves. They lead the American Hockey League in average penalty minutes per game and the most majors per game. Does that kind of fit in your time slot as far as how you like to play, knowing that you're going to have a physical battle, whether it's going to be in Iowa or back here in Rockford on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, it's the way I like to play. I like to play physical and like to be in all the battles. And I think as a group we're ready for the battle and we're ready to compete. Like I said, I think they're going to take penalties and we need to be successful on the power play, and that's how we're going to get it done this weekend and moving forward.
And then, not to reiterate that too, if memory serves you correctly, you picked up your first professional scrap against the Iowa Wild a couple of games ago. So how do you mentally prepare for what's going to be a tough one, whether you're in Iowa on Friday and again, see him right quick turnaround on Sunday at the BMO?
Yeah, you just got to be prepared. You can't play scared, and you got to be prepared for anything. I think the way I play hard and in your face, and sometimes you got to stand up for yourself. And however that happens, may be it, but I'm excited for another tough one.
Jay Taft, your line is active.
Evan, I know we've talked about this for a while, but it's just kind of become official. I want to get a player's take. There's no postseason. They just basically announced it. Is this something you guys knew was coming, and what's your feelings on that?
Yeah, I think we kind of knew for a bit now what was going on. We're not going to change how we're playing or change what we're doing. We're going to continue to play hard and play like we're playing for something. So there's no reason to take our foot off the gas. We're playing very well our last couple games, and we just want to keep moving forward as a team.
How is momentum going into the off season then affected by having no playoffs and nothing really to shoot for at the top there, and also with the way the whole season has gone?
Yeah, honestly, I know everyone's excited to keep playing and play the last 5 here that we got, but it's been a long year for everyone. No one knew when we were starting middle of summer, and guys been skating since June and working out since June. I know it's been long for everyone, so I think as everyone's going to compete the best they can for. Some guys are competing for jobs next year, and some are looking to put on a good face for next year. So I think everyone's going to compete as hard as they have been for these last 5. But I think when the season's over, everyone's going to take their foot off the gas for sure.
Yeah, take a break, right? Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Pope, your line is active, sir.
Hey Evan, how's this season been for you overall? Just in terms of your personal development as a player.
Yeah, I think it's been good. I think I've made some big strides. From the start of the year and getting back in the swing of things from the beginning and moving on to now. I think I've grown a lot of maturity away from the rink and on the ice and handling the puck and handling myself day in and day out. So I think, I mean, I think my self-assessment has been pretty good. I think I've learned a lot from a lot of different guys and made some good relationships. Now it's a short 30-game season, which for me coming from college is the same thing. So it feels normal for me, but a lot of guys feel it's short in the 70 games or 70 whatever games. Normally, I'm excited, to get better in the off season and come and be prepared for that.
What are a few areas you feel like you've especially improved this season in terms of your play?
I think I've just become more comfortable with the puck and taking care of my game and managing my game every shift and just learning from the older guys like Garrett Mitchell and Cody Franson, just being around those guys and seeing how they go about their days and how they prepare for the weekend for their games. I think it's I matured a lot in that way, and I'm excited to continue to mature and continue to learn from guys down the road.
Derek King was saying that your first two strides is one area you still need to improve in. What are you doing to try to improve in that regard?
Yeah, I am continue every day to work on flexibility and more power in my lower body. I think from the long time off this summer and then getting back in the games, I think now I'm starting to feel a lot better and the season's almost over, but I'm excited to work on these things over the summer and come back prepared and prove what I can do next season.
Thanks so much.
Scott Lebert, your line is active.
Hi, Evan. I don't know if you're aware of this, but you played in 26 of the IceHogs 27 games, which is the most of anybody on the team. How much pride do you take in that and being able to be accessible, be available every night like that? And Coach also mentioned he's used you at the wing, at center, on the power play. Have you developed a comfort level with all of those situations?
Yeah, I've just been trying to do the best I can to stay, like you said, healthy, available, every night in and night out. I think I've done a pretty good job of that so far. And sometimes you're not 100%, but you want to pull through and you want to continue to play. So I think I've definitely I'm happy with how that's gone so far this year. And yeah, I've played center my entire life, and I move into the wing is, I think, definitely helped my game. And I think, when you get moved out of something uncomfortable, you got to make it comfortable. So I think, it's been going well the last couple of weeks, and I think it's just made me a better player, and my understanding of the game has grown a lot. And I'm excited to whatever position it is to continue to stay in the lineup and contribute.
And last Saturday, for the first time, we had a few fans in the seats at the BMO. Did that make a difference? How noticeable were they down on the ice?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was the first time I've obviously played with fans here, and they were definitely loud. And there weren't many of them. There weren't obviously it wasn't full, but they were definitely loud, and we could hear them all night. And that was awesome for us. And the extra energy in the building always helps.
Thank you.
Excellent, Evan. That will conclude